KGM Picks. What's up, everybody? Hey, it was fight night tonight. TMT, baby, TMT. And this hat's from Vegas. This is from coast to coast. That's from Floyd's gym. And his Uncle Steve hooked us up, man. He took us out. He showed us a good time. Got us some good gear at coast to coast. Shout out Mike. Shout out Uncle Steve. Jersey, Brunswick. That's where Floyd's family's from Brunswick. And they showed us a lot of love out there in Vegas. So with that being said, let's talk about this fight though. And I watched the fight, and a lot of people before the fight, because I was excited for the fight. I knew what was coming. I knew this kid was gonna weigh 200 pounds. I knew he was gonna grab ass the whole fight, but I also knew Floyd was gonna show people that he is tough, man. He was in there with that big guy, pushing him around. Floyd is a master. He's the master of boxing. He is one tough son-of-a-bitch. And I tell you, he was pushing him, that big guy around, 200 pounds, pushing that big guy around. I don't care what you say. He's saying these kids are YouTubers. These kids are YouTuber, right? That kid was in shape. He was ripped. Give Logan Paul some credit. Give it up for him. Went in there against Floyd, and he went the distance with him. But Floyd was pushing him around and hitting him. He won that fight. Jake Paul, you're wrong. You say you got his boxing career. What are you, nuts? What are you, sick in the head? And let me tell you something. And I understand that's your brother, though. That's your brother. That's your brother. You got to cheer for your brother. You did a great thing, cheering for your bro, and you were happy for him. And I was happy for the kid too. So was Floyd. The kid came out there, and he did what he was supposed to do. He was grabbing, but what do you expect, man? The kid is an amateur. He's learning, and he had to fight the best. And he might be 40 and he might be older, but he weighed 150. This kid had to weigh at least 250 pounds. He had 50 pounds on him, and he had the height. 50 pounds in the height, and he still was getting pushed around by Floyd. Floyd was in there pushing him around the ring, pushing him where he wanted to go, getting inside with him and just pushing him, then teeing off, boom, boom. And that kid was grabbing every chance he got. He might land a little tap shot. Floyd's face after the fight was fine. I thought Floyd won the fight easy, and I thought Logan Paul did a good job. I thought it was good all around. A lot of people are hating on these kids, saying other boxers deserve a shot, but it was an exhibition, man. And let me tell you, these other boxers don't deserve a shot. You know why? I watch boxing a lot, and let me tell you, a lot of these guys are not fighting each other. A lot of these guys are not fighting each other. These guys are in their prime. There's a lot of guys undefeated. There's a lot of guys that with little losses. These guys are not fighting each other. They don't fight each other. Floyd fought everyone. I don't care. People say he ducked people or whatever they want to say because they don't like him. He fought everybody. And he fought the guy who's the best boxer in the world right now and beat his ass, Canelo. He beat Canelo's ass. And let me tell you, Canelo is the best boxer in the world right now. He is definitely the pound-for-pound best. And Floyd, welterweight. This guy was a heavyweight. He pushed him around. He was teeing off. I thought he fought well. It's an exhibition. And you can't be mad at these guys for going out there and giving the people a show. He gave the people a show. And I enjoyed it. I hope that... Well, I know Jake Paul's going to beat Woodley. I know for a fact. Woodley you're getting knocked out. Jake Paul's going to knock you out for sure. And I hope we could get a Jake Paul and Floyd Mayweather fight and make it the real deal. That would be dope. That would be dope. But Floyd, man, you fought well. You pushed him around. You did a great job tonight. It was a great fight. Logan, you went in there in shape. You went ready to fight, and you laid it out there, kid. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Congratulations, man. You are a true fighter. You're a good fighter, man. You're a good fighter, but the weight difference. Let's be real here. It was an exhibition. Let's be real here. That's not a fair fight. Boxing is all about, you guys got the weight. You got to weigh in the same. You got to be in the same weight class. Otherwise, it's not fair. And with all due respect, Floyd had the experience on him, and he's a pro, and, I get that. But we're talking about a 200-pound guy who's shredded. Let's be real. The guy was shredded. He came in shape, and he was a big boy. He's taller. He fought a heavyweight tonight, a welterweight who's 40 years old. He might be the best boxer, one of the best boxers ever to do it. And he went in there against a heavyweight. And guess what? I think he did a good job. I think he pushed that big boy around. I think he was teeing off at the right time. And after the fight, if you look at the press conference, you could see Logan Paul's face is a little swollen. And you could see Floyd's face was fine. Floyd won that fight, Jake. You're saying that you got his career. Floyd won that fight. And let me tell you something. Floyd could fight him 100 times. He'll win 100 times. And you know what? You handle business with Woodley, buddy. And Floyd, I'm not no one to give advice. I'm just KGM. But my advice, if I did have any for you, if you do get a piece of Jake Paul, I think Jake Paul, if he's gonna come in, weighing that much like his brother, I think maybe you guys should come to a weight agreement, because Jake Paul is a better fighter than his brother. He hits a lot harder too. So I think you come to a weight agreement with that, bud. You hear my bug zapper? That's what you got to do to Jake Paul. You knock out Jake Paul when you fight him. You put him in the zapper. He'll box with you. He won't hug you. He'll box with you, and then you could put him down. But sub, like, comment, guys. I think Floyd did a great job. I think Logan did a great job. I thought the event was awesome. Hey, I'm looking forward to the next one. And everybody that thinks these other boxers deserve a shot at Floyd could do what he wants, man. Floyd's retired. You got to realize that. Floyd is retired. And he could go fight Logan Paul and Jake Paul. These other boxers got to start fighting each other. They got to start fighting each other. There's too many good boxers out there not to be fighting each other. So sub, like, comment. Put in the comments who you think won the fight. Did Logan win the fight or did Floyd? I say Floyd won the fight. And I thought it was a good fight. I thought it was interesting. He was grabbing. Logan was grabbing and holding on for dear life. Floyd was pushing him around. I thought Floyd had the better, cleaner shots. And, the size plays a factor. Guys, sub, like, comment, man. I got to go to bed. It's like 5 in the morning, but hit me up, bro. Let me know what the picks are for the NBA, MLB. Hit me up. Let me know. But shout out to TMT. It was a great fight night. I watched it. I liked it. I had a good time watching it. So, that's what really matters. As a fan, some fans are going to hate on it. Some fans are going to like it. Some fans are going to disagree. But I know my eyes don't lie. And that Floyd Mayweather is 150 pushing around a 200-pound man who was trying to grab up on him, and he was whacking him with clean shots. And we could go back to the tape and roll the tape again, and you could roll the post conference after Floyd's face completely fine. Logan's face was swollen like a balloon, So shout out to Floyd Money. Shout out to the Money team. Shout out to Cousin Steve. Man, you guys are crazy on the internet. I swear to God, bro. You guys are like sickos. Real sickos, bro, out there, man. That's why Floyd does what he does. He gets the paycheck, and then, he hates on you guys, like, right back. Like, I love that he shoves it right back in your faces. Like, yeah, he played it cool after that press conference, man. He could have got worked up, but Floyd beat his ass, bro. I don't know what the hell you guys were watching. Floyd was teeing off on a big boy in there, and that guy was coming hard, bro. And stop calling these kids YouTubers from now on. They try to use that YouTuber and Disney bullshit, bro. We know what you are. We know what you are, Logan Paul, Jake Paul. We know what you are now. You know what I mean? We all know. People that been watching you know what you guys are. You guys are fighters, man. You guys are fighters. So what? They're in Disney. So what? So what? They do YouTube. The guys have been in the boxing gym and they've been fighting guys. So you know what? I'm not calling them YouTubers. I'm not calling them Disney characters. They are real fighters. They're fighting, and they're fighting. And you know what? Tyron Woodley is older too, But still, he's a dangerous person, and he's gonna fight Jake Paul, and I think Jake Paul's gonna win that fight. But sub, like, comment, baby. Let's get it.